What is up, guys? Welcome back to Picking a Fight. I'm Lach.
I'm Jeff.
And today was UFC 264. We just finished watching it. Yeah, what you think of the fights, man?
I told you, man. I told you Tuivasa was going to win.
Bro, I'm talking about the main event, right?
Well, I told you that too. I told you Poirier was going to win, bro. Everyone was hyping, the McGregor comeback and stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, as much as I wanted to see, him come back and stuff, I just knew, from the press conference, it's not the same dude, bro. After fighting Mayweather, it's not the same guy, and I think he has to fight a bunch of lower ranked fighters in order to get back to the stage he was.
Nah, I mean, I think he's just too big of a name to fight lower ranked guys.
Well, not unknowns.
Well, he's not gonna fight mid ranked guys. He's only gonna fight top 5 guys. Probably.
Then he's gonna keep losing.
That's true, but I mean that's fine. I mean the guys he has to face, some of them are not the best matchups for him. Like
Ferguson.
He would actually sleep 20%. I don't know about that, but I mean, I think the Oliveira matchup is a difficult one for him. I think the Gaethje matchup is a really difficult one for him, especially now. So it's I don't really know, but I mean, I felt he was doing good. I thought he was initially when he was throwing all the leg kicks and stuff. I feel like he looked good. He was really fast. He was throwing them kicks hard. I felt Dustin was feeling them Jones, and then when they clinched up, Conor tried to hit the guillotine, which I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess he thought it was there. He did have his head, it was stuck in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a real risk for someone who's not he's not well versed in his jiu-jitsu game. So I was like, it was a really high risk for him, and it ended up not paying off. He got Dustin ended up getting out, and he absolutely was destroying him with some elbows, and the ground and pound was pretty crazy, man.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I just looked at the official scorecards. 2 of the 3 judges had it a 10-8 round for Dustin Poirier. What do you think about that?
I think sounds right.
I would say it's a little of a stretch considering how close the first minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes was.
I mean, but I felt in the beginning of the round, not a lot of punches were thrown. Not a lot of combos were thrown. Just standalone punches and stuff and kicks.
You know what I think also happened? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and then when it went to the ground and stuff, I understand why it was a 10-8 round for Dustin. I mean, you could have named it, done it 10-9, but I do think Dustin won that round for sure.
Yeah, you know what I think also happened? I think when they gave him the scores, I think they thought maybe that last shot was a knockdown, that he hit him with something.
You think so?
Maybe. When I was watching it live, I think we both knew nothing landed.
Yeah,
for either
it was
guy.
a clear
He just
miss.
fell.
Yeah,
and we weren't sure what happened.
You could tell it was his leg. When I saw it, I was because he scooted back and he had his legs out, and I was like, oh, something's wrong with his leg. Yeah. But I didn't think it was broken though. I thought he sprained it or something.
Yeah, it wasn't until after when he was laying there or sitting there that I could see that it was broken because it kind of looked dislocated, but it was too high.
Yeah,
it was closer to his shin than his ankle, and so it was it's pretty gross. But and that's crazy considering Chris Weidman broke his leg earlier this year.
Yeah,
and even more brutal fashion than that. But
I mean, what do you think is next for Conor McGregor then? Do you think they run the Nate Diaz fight back, or do they give him another lightweight?
The only big problem I see with running the Diaz fight now is that he's coming off a loss. If he would have won, I think for sure maybe he would have fought for the title first, but either way it would have been the title or the Diaz fight. And then now, that kind of loses steam because now people are talking about Conor is kind of lost that step, so it's it doesn't, if he would have won here, kind of would have erased that a little bit and it would have hyped that fight even more. So I don't think the Diaz fight is next because I truly believe when the Diaz fight happens, that's going to be the second highest pay-per-view behind the Khabib fight. But if they do it now, I don't think it will be. It's just Conor right now is his stock's always high, right? Higher than most fighters, but I think right now it's probably at its lowest it's been in a while. So I don't see that happening. They have to give him someone not a tune-up fight. Like they're not gonna give him a tomato can or like a mid fighter, but they're gonna give him someone that he has like a higher chance of beating. Because I think if they give him another good guy, like another top guy, like another really hard fight, I don't know, he is not looking good for him, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he did look real fast in the beginning. Like, he did look a lot smoother, but I don't know. It just doesn't look more crisp.
Here, I'm going to look up the top lightweights. Keep talking.
I mean, I know Benio Dariush is there, but I think that's a bad matchup for him, too.
For who?
For Conor.
Why?
Because he gets taken down like it's nothing.
True, but Dariush is not a good wrestler.
Who? Dariush?
Yeah. I don't think he's that great of a wrestler.
I mean, he doesn't have to be.
That's true.
But
and
I mean, like,
striking-wise, I think Dariush will lose that fight.
I mean, because I don't think Dustin's a great wrestler either, but he still managed to do it twice.
That's true, but keep in mind, I don't think it didn't look like he was gonna get that takedown, if I remember correctly, until he pulled guard, and then he let himself kind of go down. And in the first fight, he got that one takedown, but then Conor stuffed the rest. So I don't know. I think Conor's takedown defense is pretty good. All right, so the top lightweights right now: Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Dariush, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson, Dan Hooker, RDA, Islam Makhachev, and
Bro, give him RDA, bro.
Bro, you know he was the replacement for this fight. Yeah. And they were like already talking. To be honest, I kind of like that, man. Because then you got history there. Because they were supposed to fight before before Diaz stepped in.
Didn't McGregor get an injury or something like that?
No, RDA got an injury.
Oh, he did?
He hurt his foot. He broke it or something like that. His foot was a balloon. Legit. Yeah. He posted a photo of it and it was like real swollen. But I actually like that because that's a very winnable fight for Conor, I think. The only problem is that RDA made the weight, so I mean I don't see why he couldn't make it again. Because RDA was fighting at welterweight for a while, but he went down again. He went down and he fought like Paul Felder and stuff like that. So I think I like that fight the most. I don't think a Hooker fight would be that not intriguing, but it wouldn't be like there's no way to kind of hype that up. Michael Chandler, I think he's too new. I don't think they'd give him the Conor fight. Bro, it might be RDA, bro. I like that. I like RDA. I like there's history there. It's a very winnable fight for Conor. And RDA is big in Brazil. You know, Brazil got beef with Conor. It'd be fun. What do you think, man?
I think it's good. I mean, I think RDA would be next. Or, I mean, even Dan Hooker, bro, I feel like probably be interesting to see. Because I think Dan Hooker would lose anyway. But like, it'd be fun to see. And for Poirier, I think he would win the title against Oliveira. And then he's going to, complete the Khabib's prediction.
To become champion.
He's gonna be lightweight champion.
The prophecy.
Bro. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, the prophecy.
The Eagles prophecy.
Yeah, he's gonna fulfill it, and I think he's gonna be lightweight champion, and then I think he's gonna reign for a while, and then so that's all she wrote.
Do you think Poirier waits? No, there's no way. He has to fight for the title because even if he wants to do this fourth fight to like make more money. He would have to wait a long time till Conor's healthy. Yeah. But honestly, Oliveira versus Poirier, obviously I would like to, think about it a lot more, watch more fights and like refresh my memory. But I think Oliveira wins that just off the dome.
Oh, I don't know about off the dome.
Just off the dome right now with, initial prediction. I think Oliveira probably takes it.
I don't know, bro, because I don't think Oliveira has the power like McGregor does or like some of these other fighters in the lightweight division. I don't think he got that power. I think if he wins, it has to be on the ground. I think Poirier is naturally bigger. So I think he could withstand a hit from him, and I think he could knock him out too. So I think Poirier wins that match. Not easily, but I think he wins it.
I actually really like that matchup. I hope it happens, and I mean, I'd love for Poirier to finally become champion.
Well, he already was champion.
No, that's an interim champion.
Still champion, man.
Bro, ask Tony Ferguson if he's still champion, man.
Right.
It's too soon, bro. Too soon.
I mean, he was. They did him dirty though.
They did, bro. They did Ngannou dirty right now. They literally
like,
built a belt for.
But no lie, I felt like
Ngannou
was going to wait for like John Jones. You know what I mean? Like I felt like he was gonna wait for that fight, and then I think they probably knew it, and then they added this fight or something.
Dude, I honestly don't see the John Jones fight happening this year.
I don't see it happening ever, bro.
Dude, no lie. I don't think I just don't see John Jones having success at heavyweight. Like
I don't think so, bro.
Because like at light heavyweight, like his whole thing was like he's so precise. He uses his length really well. His wrestling when he needs it, but it's like at heavyweight, like unless you like, especially with the top guys, even with some of the not so good guys, like the people who have power. Like, all that can be negated with power. Like, you literally saw that with Volkov. Obviously Volkov's not John Jones, but, like, Volkov did everything right except for one thing at the end. And then he lost the fight. So, it's like, it's just hard to see him perfectly execute something like that against some of these top guys.
Yeah.
Or any of the guys with power. But at least he's taking the time to bulk up. But
yeah, but it's going to take him a long-ass time. Because... Yeah. I mean, Ngannou was already weighing like the max, bro, like 260, and then he's coming up and he's struggling to gain that mass and stuff. And even if he does, I mean, he's gonna be slow as fuck. I mean,
that's true. And I don't think, honestly, I don't think he's gonna be that powerful.
Yeah,
it's just not something he's practiced. Like it's always more kind of like a touch kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, back to it.
Back to it. But cut that out.
Yeah,
I think we both think RDA would be a good thing, because even though he's not like the biggest name and he hasn't had like the best wins and he's not like really a top guy at lightweight right now, I think the history's there, and I mean that's all you need, bro. Like just play all them clips from back then and then their altercation backstage yesterday, and then boom, people are gonna be excited for it. And then for Poirier, I mean, it has to be the belt. There's no. If they disrespect him with something else, bro, he should just retire, to be honest.
Right. No, he should go to welterweight, bro.
What? And fight Kobe?
No, fight Usman, boy. Though.
Boy.
He was sleeping.
Usman would hold him down for all 5 rounds, all 5 minutes.
Right.
All right, so yeah. So it was a good card overall, though. Probably the slowest fight was the Gilbert Burns fight, but I mean... From what I saw, if he tried to stand with Wonderboy, I think he would have lost, to be honest. Yeah. On points or something. Wonderboy landed some really good shots. He landed that spinning heel kick, I think. It landed right behind the ear, bro. Passed through the guard. Put him on the, sat him down, bro. Man. And then that was slow. Like, obviously the fans booed because he kept grappling. But that was, I think we said in our video, that was his path to victory. I honestly didn't think he was going to be able to take Wonderboy down, but he did it over and over again.
Yeah. I think the white stance didn't help him.
The karate stance?
Yeah, the karate stance.
I mean, that's his stance. You can't change that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, because once you grab that front leg, it's basically, I mean, it's not guaranteed like a takedown, but it does make it easier if you grab one of the legs. Yeah. And then we got, oh no, that's it, right?
True. You want to say what's next for Gilbert Burns now, right?
Gilbert Burns? I mean, he's going to have to win a couple matches before he gets another title shot.
I think he's one away, bro.
One away? What? Who? With Leon Edwards or something?
Leon, Colby, any of those guys give him, I think, the title shot again.
But Colby's going to fight Usman, though. So it has to be Leon or someone else.
He said Nate, but what the heck?
Right. Nate Diaz. Right. That'd be such a... Well...
Honestly, that'd be a fun fight. Yeah. But I think Gilbert would wrestle him again, like kind of like he did now. Especially if he starts to lose on the feet.
Yeah, he's going to be too big for him, too.
That's true.
But yeah. There was that one. Wonderboy let me down, but it's all good. I went 4 for 5, so...
That's true, yeah. Irina Aldana knocked out Yana Kunitskaya. Crazy. We had that right, but I think I had it going to decision. You had to go.
I think we both did. I think we both said decision.
That's the same hook she landed on Kaylin Vieira, bro. The left hook landed clean, both on their jaws, man. She went down, ground and pound, finished her in the first, right? That was the first.
Yeah.
The one the only other one we disagreed with was the Tai Tuivasa. Yeah, Bam Tuivasa against Hardy. I thought Hardy was gonna finish him. You thought Tuivasa was gonna finish him, and we were both almost right.
It happened in the first round, and I didn't think Tuivasa was gonna finish Hardy in the first round, so I was a little surprised by that, but.
Yeah,
or should I say I'm not surprised?
I feel like I almost had it. Like if you in my prediction, I said that Greg Hardy's just a better, like more fluid striker, and I feel like we were seeing that he was landing the better shots. He was getting out of the Tuivasa's best shots, and then but I mean it just the same thing haunts him every time, which is his inexperience. Yeah. Like he wobbled Tuivasa and he literally jumped in. I think it was with a check hook. Dude, I think he parried it, and then that's what turned Greg Hardy, and then Tuivasa threw a hook, and he literally like turned right into it because he missed, and then he went to sleep, and I was like, oh my gosh, and that's just the inexperience because he literally lunged in and missed the shot. If he would have been a little more patient, I swear he would win, man. Run it back,
and then props to Chris Martinho for staying in there. Sean O'Malley. I think I'll count this as a decision loss. What is Herb Dean smoking? Yeah, the Herb smoking the herbs, right?
The Herb smoking herbs, right?
I mean, that shouldn't have been stopped, in my opinion, because it's not. He wasn't wobbly. I mean, he was taking damage throughout the whole fight, but
yeah, like a lot of people were saying, like, oh yeah, he saved them from some hits, right? Yeah. He already took so much damage, and he took his best shot with 30 seconds. Why not let him finish the?
Yeah, I mean, he already got the fight, man. He already got a lot, right?
Like he was already gonna lose, right? Yeah, he already took the damage. You know,
let him just let him finish with the glory, bro.
Exactly.
Like him stopping it just took away all.
Like it took like the air out of the fight because either O'Malley was gonna finish him and it was gonna look good, or O'Malley was not gonna finish him but win, and then at least you say, oh, Martinez's like tough, and then everybody kind of wins, but this kind of like was a win for nobody because Martinez didn't make it to the end, but he did show toughness. And man, I feel bad for O'Malley because this should have been his coming out party because like all eyes were on the card, and then he had he had a good performance, but it was like he's not even the focus of it. Like people are more talking about how durable Chris Martinez was than what he was doing, and with the other knockouts on the card, it kind of like overshadowed him. And he no longer was like one of the most like prominent fighters on the card. I don't know. I feel like he was overshadowed, and that was like the worst thing that could have happened to O'Malley for his stock. But I mean, his fans are always going to be with him, though. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, hopefully I think he wanted Cody Garbrandt or Rob Font, or he caught everybody out, right?
He caught everybody out.
I think he beats Cody Garbrandt.
He loses to Rob Font. He'd probably get slept by Rob Font.
I don't know about that, man. I think just stylistically for guys like that, I think O'Malley's a hard matchup for guys like that.
You think that?
Yeah, for Rob Font.
I don't know, because Rob Font...
Because him and Cody Garbrandt fight very similarly.
Yeah, but Cody Garbrandt lost.
Yeah, but that's not the point. I'm saying they fight similarly, and both those... I'm saying their styles match up badly with Sean O'Malley. Like I don't know, man.
I don't know if you regulate it. Yeah, like if you regulate it, which I think you can, you win. But who else did he call out?
Oh, you called it Dominic Cruz.
Isn't that man retired?
I swear he was, but I'm pretty sure he's not, because he fought Casey Kenny and he took him to school.
Right.
And I mean, I would like to see. I feel like that one's close because both guys move a lot, except obviously O'Malley would have the reach advantage.
I think O'Malley wins that fight.
It'd be fun to see, but I don't know what's next for him. But if he gets Rob Font or something like that and wins, I mean, he'd be like one away from a title, I think. Yeah, I think he's trying to jump the line by fighting the top guys.
I was like, bro, okay. this UFC math sucks, bro.
Bro,
like,
if you're a star, you literally don't have to fight nobody.
But that's so dumb, bro. Like, I mean, because like you fight Like I don't know. He's been fighting a bunch of tomato cans, right?
Okay, that's disrespectful.
Well, I mean, they're unranked fighters, bro. Not even this guy was a ranked fighter.
This dude wasn't even the UFC.
Even his,
and on 10 days notice.
I mean, even the guy who was initially supposed to face was not a ranked fighter.
That's
either.
true. And I mean, people know that Smoke is not like an elite guy either.
Yeah, even Cheeto Vera wasn't ranked either at the time.
At the time, I don't think he was. No, but he is. I mean, that's so far. That's the best guy he's faced.
Yeah,
and he lost. He lost.
But I mean, I think he would have lost anyway.
I don't know. I felt like it was too early. Like the fight hadn't started.
That's true.
And then he got hurt. But I mean, it's not like he got like. It's not like he just got hurt. I mean, it was accumulation of damage. You know, It wasn't like No, I don't know. I was gonna say like Weidman, but I mean Weidman's leg broke because Uriah Hall checked it, so it's like But yeah, something about the I mentioned to you when the fight was happening, like that Connor's movement like stagnated, and I didn't know why, but I thought he was just like returning to like his boxing stance. But I could Dustin said like that he thinks McGregor hurt his leg on a kick that was checked. But I thought he hurt him when Dustin threw a kick that landed pretty clean, and his movement stopped. So I thought something was up, but I didn't think his leg was like. So it might have been an accumulation, because I mean I've never seen it break like just like that from like the force on the ground. Like it looked like it was already compromised. Like his leg was already in pain. But I don't know. I guess Connor didn't think so. But but I mean it's hard to tell. I'll probably watch it back, but
yeah, I mean it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean it was a fun night though. The prelims were tough too. I don't think you saw them, but they were tough.
Nah.
Casual.
Right.
Ryan Hall, man. I was telling people, man, like Ryan Hall's a great jiu-jitsu guy, but I mean you can't be one-dimensional in MMA. And I don't think you didn't get to see it, but he was trying to do the Minari roll over and over again, and he couldn't get it. And then he failed one, and then the guy to Poirier, he hit him with the ground and pound, and then he went down with him, but not like he was almost like in side control. But Ryan Hall was trying to like roll him, but the guy just didn't. He just kept punching him, and he put him to sleep. So but that was crazy. But I mean, I think a lot of people knew that. I think Poirier was the favorite to win that. But I don't know. It was a fun fight. But yeah. All right. Well, that was kind of our little recap of UFC 264, Poirier versus McGregor. Yeah, it was a fun night of fights, and we'll see what's next for both guys. And yeah, hope you had a great night.
Yeah, make sure to tune in next week. We're gonna talk about the next fight night.
Makhachev versus Thiago Moises.
Yeah, and I think we might cover all the fights on that card as well. So make sure to tune into those and
like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yep, we'll see you
next fight night.